So last month, my friend Greg, who's always had big ideas but questionable follow-through, decided to start a silent book club at our apartment. The pitch was simple: every Wednesday, a bunch of us would gather, sit in comfortable silence, and read whatever book we brought. No chit-chat, just cozy vibes and, as Greg assured us, the communal power of literature. I thought, hey, this sounds nice. I pictured myself finally finishing that 900-page fantasy tome, maybe sipping some herbal tea, silently judging everyone's taste in bookmarks. The first meeting arrives. I show up with my epic fantasy, Sarah has a true crime paperback, Dan is rereading The Hobbit for the 5th time. Greg, our fearless founder, is already settled in the center of the couch, clutching a single, very well-loved copy of How to Win Friends and Influence People. A little on the nose, but whatever, I thought. We all settle in and begin reading. For about 10 minutes, the only sound is the gentle rustling of pages and the occasional sniffle from Dan's allergies. But then, things get weird. Greg keeps clearing his throat. He's reading with one eye on the book and the other scanning the room, eyebrows waggling dramatically every time he turns a page. He starts offering us drinks, silently, of course, by just holding up the pitcher and making exaggerated "would you like some?" faces. Then he stands up and starts rearranging our chairs, nudging us closer together. At one point, he actually slides a note card over to me that says, "You seem like a really interesting person, tell me about yourself." I look at him, then back at the silent book club sign taped to the wall, and realize Greg has apparently decided to take Dale Carnegie's advice very, very literally. By the end of the hour, Greg is desperately pantomiming conversation starters from the book, miming handshakes, and even mouthing "how do you do?" at Sarah. Meanwhile, the rest of us are doing our best to ignore him and read, but it's impossible. Finally, Dan snaps his book closed and says, "Greg, maybe next week you could bring a book about boundaries." Greg just grins, holds up his book, and shrugs. "Hey, I'm just trying to make friends and influence people." Quietly.